Hello grade 10s. Today we're going to do some examples with calculations with measurements. Now you guys have done this before with when we did some rates and measurements. Okay, so now we're just doing it again and putting it all together. This is very practical because you will use this one day. So let's get cracking and do some examples. So Carl needs to measure the width of a window. To find out how much material he needs to buy to make a curtain, to find out how much material he needs to buy to make a curtain. The curtain material costs 5 Rand per meter. Okay, so each meter of the curtain material costs 5 Rand. Then Carl estimates the width of the window using his arm to be 1.9 meters wide. If Carl goes to the shop with this estimate, how many meters of material would he need to buy? So he's measured that it's 1.9 meters wide. Okay, so he obviously needs to buy enough meters to cover the window. Now this question involves a material shop. With material shops you can only buy in meters, so he can't go buy 1.9 meters, so he has to buy 2 meters so that he can cover the window. Okay. With B, how much would the material cost? So they told us that per meter costs 5 Rand. So 1 meter costs 5 Rand and we need 2 meters. Okay, so another meter will cost 5 Rand, so that will give us 2 meters. So a meter and a meter, so it's 5 plus 5. Now you can also do it in the fact that so we had to times 5 Rand by 2 because we need 2 meters and each meter costs 5 Rand, so that will be 10 Rand. You can also do it how you used to do rates, so it was 5 Rand per 1 meter. Okay, we need 2 meters, so how much money do we need? You can cross multiply, which will give you x is equal to 2 times 5, which is 10. Okay, so whichever way you find applicable. Carl decides to double check his estimated measurement before he buys the material and uses his tape measure to accurately measure the width of the window. He determines that the window is actually 2.2 millimeters wide. Okay, that's not millimeters, it's meters. Sorry, 2.2 meters wide. How many meters of material does he need to buy? Okay, so he needs 2.2 meters. But like I said with curtain shops, you have to buy in meters, so you can't just buy 2 meters because you still got that 0.2 meter to cover. So you'll have to buy 3 meters of curtain. Okay. B, how much will the material cost? So like I said, each meter cost 5 Rand, so now you've got 3. So 1 meter costs 5 Rand, another meter costs 5 Rand, and another meter costs 5 Rand. So you would say 5 times 3. So 5 Rand times 3, which gives you 15 Rand. You can also do it in your rate. So we have 5 Rand per meter. We want to know how much it will cost for 3 meters. Cross multiply will give you x is equal to 15 Rand. Okay, pretty easy. Let's do another example. So it says Liz sews dresses for little girls. The material costs, so this is material, costs 89 Rand 50 per meter. Okay, and she needs 2 meters of material to make a dress for a 4-year-old, 2.5 meters to make a dress for a 7-year-old, and 3 meters to make a dress for a 10-year-old. The embroidery cotton, okay, so that's the design on the dress, costs 12 Rand 55 for a roll of 3 meters. Okay, she uses 2 rolls of cotton per dress. Right, so this is a lot of information, but let's just go through the questions and we can take it from there. So number 1 says, how much material will she need to make the following 4 dresses? Okay, So for one dress for a 7-year-old, so it says how much material. Okay, so meters. For a 7-year-old, it told us she needed 2.5 meters to make a dress for a 7-year-old. So 2.5 meters. 2 dresses for 4-year-olds. So each dress for 4-year-old, she needs 2 meters. But now she needs 2 dresses. So one dress, that's a terrible dress, needs 2 meters. And another dress also needs 2 meters. Okay, so it will be 2 times 2. So she'll need 4 meters altogether for 2 dresses. Okay, C, one dress for a 10-year-old, so they told us 3 meters to make a dress for a 10-year-old, so that's 3 meters. Now number 2, what will the material cost for the 4 dresses? So first we need to find out how much meters of material did she buy. So she bought 2.5 meters, she bought 4 meters, and she bought 3 meters for the 4 dresses. Okay, so let's work out that all together. So 2.5 meters plus 4 meters plus 3 meters. Okay, so altogether that gives us 9.5 meters. Now we know as well that it costs 89.50 per meter. And she has to buy 9.5 meters. So we take 89.50 times 9.5 meters, because that's the cost for 1 meter, but we need 9.5 meters, so that's why we're timesing them. And if you put that into your calculator, you'll get 850 Rand and 25 cents. So that's how much she will pay for to cover all the material for the dress. Okay, number 3. What is the length of embroidery cotton that Liz is going to use when sewing one dress? Okay, so embroidery cotton costs 12 Rand 55 for a roll. Okay, but it takes 2 rolls of cotton per dress. So for one dress, she needs 2 rolls of cotton, and each one costs 12 Rand 55. So we're going to say 12 Rand 55, and she needs 2 rolls, so that's why we times it by 2. And we get, oh, they just asked how many rolls. They're not asking for the cost, sorry. So what is the length that she's going to use when sewing one dress? Oh, the length, okay. So each roll is 3 meters, but she needs 2 rolls for a dress. So it will be 3 meters, but she needs 2 of them, so that will be 6 meters of embroidery cotton. Okay, then they wanted it in meters and centimeters. So 6 meters, if we're going from, so we've got meters, centimeters. If we're going from centimeters to meters, then we divide by 100. If we go from meters to centimeters, we times by 100. So from meters to centimeters, we're going to times by 100. So it's 6 meters times by 100, which gives you 600 centimeters. Okay, number 4. What is the total amount that she's going to pay for the embroidery cotton for the 4 dresses? Okay, so now what we need to do is work out how many rolls, okay, she needs for 4 dresses, and then times it by the Rand. So let's first work out how many rolls she needs for 4 dresses. So each dress has 2 rolls of cottons, and we need 4 of them. So 2 rolls times 4, which means we need 8 rolls to make 4 dresses. Okay, so because each roll costs 12 Rand 55 and we need 8 of them, we're going to times 12,55 by 8 to get 140 cents. 140 cents to pay for embroidery cotton for the 4 dresses. Then, what is the total cost of a dress for a 10-year-old? Okay, so I'm going to do it on another piece of paper because I'm running out of space. Okay, so total cost for a 10-year-old. So you've got the cost for the material, and then you have to have the cost for the embroidery cotton. Okay, and that will make up your cost for a dress. So let's first do the material. So work out how much the material will cost. So for a 10-year-old, it will take 3 meters, okay, and it costs 89 Rand 50 per meter. So we're going to say 89 Rand 50 times 3 to get how much it will be for 3 meters. So this will give you 268 Rand and 50 cents. Okay, then with our embroidery, okay, it takes 2 rolls of cotton per dress, so we're making 1 dress, so we need 2 rolls. Okay, so and each roll costs 12 Rand 55, so we need 2 rolls, so we say 12.55 times 2 is equal to 25 Rand and 10 cents. Now, like I said, it's the cost of material plus the embroidery cotton, so we're going to add these two together. So we've got 268 Rand 50 plus 25 Rand and 10 cents. This all gives us 293 Rand and 60 cents. Okay, let me know if this makes sense, and let me know if you need any more help with this.